Yves Saint Laurent, Claude Montana and Louis Vuitton. They're just some of the names you'll see on the backs of the world's most exclusive fashion dresses in fashion houses around the world. And also on exclusive Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills, they're about to be joined by an Australian designer whom we've learned to love as Kitty in the wonderful television series The Sullivans. We got a shot of Kitty there? Oh yeah, there she is. That's Kitty from The Sullivans. She, in reality, is former actress and now designer extraordinaire Susan Hannaford. Well, Susan, welcome to the show. And it's just as well in those years gone by when we used to stalk the corridors of Nine together, but I was nice to you because you're more famous now and you're a multi-millionairess or something, aren't you?
Oh, well, let's not get too carried away, Bert, but I must say, this man is the sexiest man in television. Am I right?
Well, that's never been said to me before. With the exception of Patty. I appreciate that, Susan.
And I'm very pleased to be here, Bert.
Well, likewise. I'm particularly pleased to have you here after making such lovely comments as that. Susan, just explain to us, I've talked to Christopher already about what he's done with Quintex and the buying out of United Artists, which is exciting. But for you to get this label, your label, onto Rodeo Drive, I mean, that's almost unheard of, isn't it?
Well, yes.
How did you do it?
In one word, yes, it is. I was over in America, in fact, working on a program in Hollywood, and we were involved with fashion, putting fashion on that show. Now, I was very privileged to be approached by the man who owned Giorgio's, Mr. Fred Hayman, and he had heard about my exploits in Hollywood with their designing and in Australia, and they wished to look at the collection. They looked at the collection and they purchased the collection. So
hasn't Giorgio's just been sold?
Yes, Mr. Hayman just sold Giorgio's for $165 million.
I've got to explain to you, Giorgio, for those who haven't been there, Giorgio's on Rodeo. I mean, I can't walk along Rodeo Drive because I get too nervous. Patty goes along and she has a wonderful time, window shopping, as I mentioned. But even in the old Giorgio's, I mean, you get a lovely cup of coffee for about $97. It is a little terrifying,
yes,
isn't it?
It's a little terrifying. However, it's also very comforting to know that that sort of affluence exists in the world. I mean, it's a level of economic growth that is necessary, I think, in a global perspective.
Sure. Well, I'm told by friends that, I mean, your work is just brilliant, and the stuff that you're managing to get onto Rodeo Drive is really going to put not only yourself but also Australia on the map, which is a good thing. I know a couple of the girls are here to show us some of your designs, so let's have a look and see what you've got for us today from Susan Hannaford. Roll on, girls, whenever you're ready. Let them rip. Here's one coming down now. No, is that all yours?
Yes, oh yes.
It's lovely. Describe it for us, Susan.
This is a beautiful black suede ensemble with the pleated little peplum. Fabulous hat that we had specially created. And to the right we have Joanna in the white leather with the long matching gloves, very chic, very golden years of Hollywood. And the other fabulous white hat that we had created for this ensemble as well.
Looks beautiful, Susan.
Do you like that?
Oh, very much indeed. I'd love you to have the girls on the show too. How are you girls? You well? You're talking to the sexiest man on television, I hope you realise. You're lucky to be on the show. They look absolutely beautiful. Well done, Susan. I suppose that the thing that must be asked about Australian fashion, what can we do that is different? Is it something to do with our climate or our attitude, our culture?
Yes, I think it has a lot to do with our choice of colour. I mean, something like this, for example, that's a very vibrant colour because we perceive things in Australia as colourful and dynamic because of our sun. And, you know, I think that's probably why we're different here. We're isolated in Australia. We tend to have an original approach, I think, to fashion.
Right. What's the label called?
Susan Hannaford.
Why not? What an original name. What a great idea. When you were over there, I'm told you had some time, though, to enjoy yourself. What about that party you went to?
Yes, I went to the Fred Hayman's change of name party, which was very exciting, Bert. He spent, after he sold Giorgio's, he then bought it back and changed the store to Fred Hayman in Beverly Hills, which is where our collections are selling at this moment.
Has it got the same ring to it, has it, as Giorgio, though? Going down to Fred's.
Well, there's a Fred's in Beverly Hills as well.
Is it?
That does very well, a jewellery store, yes.
What did the party cost?
A couple of million, I believe.
So what do you get for that sort of money? At a party?
Bert, I wish you were there. It was fantastic. I mean, they had sort of mounds of beluga caviar, French champagne, people, princesses and Jackie Collins and just everyone. I mean, everyone was there. I met Cher, I met Jackie Collins.
Cher, nice lady?
Yeah, beautiful lady, beautiful.
Let's go through them. Yeah, okay, who else?
I met Princess Stephanie, who was a gorgeous girl.
Right.
Yes, very. She's designing as well for Fred Hayman. I had dinner with Bob Hope, and I appeared at the Hollywood Palladium. I didn't know whether you realised, Bert.
What?
Well, I appeared as a famous Australian actress and designer.
Isn't that what? That must have been quite a feeling.
Wearing an outrageous ensemble, and with Zsa Zsa Gabor and Rita Coolidge, and it was fabulous. Really
well, I know why you made that remark when you first came out about me, because you would know how hurt I was to read in Dorian Wiles' column last Sunday week that your past lovers have included Mel Gibson and Sam Neill.
And that's a fallacious comment. That's absolutely fallacious.
What does fallacious mean?
Fallacious means it's not true.
Oh, not true.
It's not true.
They were your leading men, weren't they?
They were my leading men, Bert. Aren't you sweet?
Yeah, I think Dorian Wiles perhaps is just jealous, eh?
Dorian is a dear personal friend, but I think...
And mine too, yes.
But I think he misinterpreted.
Sure.
He misheard, actually.
Susan, congratulations on making such a tremendous effort into what must be over there in America, just an horrendous world of design and fashion, and the fact that you've done it and the fact that you've also worked on a soapie over there as an actress, I think it shows once again what an Aussie can do, and I think you're proof positive of really having your goals and your aims and achieving them.
And
thanks, Susan.
thank you, Bert.
Good on you.